Hello, welcome to Reading with me. Today we are gonna read The Tiny Detectives by Cressida Cowell. This is Dad, Bo, Ollie, Tyga, Beetle, and Mom. One rainy day, Ollie, who was the eldest of the tiny detective children, asked a big question. Is there life at the bottom of the deepest ocean? Let's jump into a book and find out. Find out the answer, said Mom. Don't forget to put on your diving suits, everyone. So the tiny detectives put on their diving suits and they climbed the bookcase, and Dad picked out a book called Life in the Ocean Deep. Then he wound a red story thread around his waist so they could get back out of the story at the end of their adventure. And they leaped right down and down into the Mariana Trench. The Mariana Trench is the deepest part of the ocean, said Mom. At its deepest point, it is almost 11,000 meters below sea level. Beetle's a bit worried that there might be big scary fish down there, said Bo. Well, it's true. We're likely to see some very interesting creatures, said Dad. Dad was right. The further down they went, the more fascinating things became. Oh, look, said Tyga, pointing at the smallest octopus I've ever seen. And it has ears. Yes, that's a Dumbo octopus, explained Mom. It flaps through ears. The water like a little flying elephant. Okay, that one's not very scary, admitted Bo. And look at that one, Tyga said in wonder, a fish that has a transparent head. Sure enough, a beautiful barely fish swam past. It had a transparent head so that it can see the fish swimming above it, it explained. That it is a nature extraordinary. Every creature was more amazing than the last. Those jellyfish look like underwater rainbows, said Tyga as comb jellies wafted up past them, their bodies and long tentacles turning different colors as they swam. Oh, look, there's a krill. Down they went until Dad pointed out a fish that was so frail and delicate you can barely see it. The ethereal snailfish breathed, Dad. Lives deeper than any other fish in the whole world, and it's kind of sweet, said Tyga. It's pink and not much bigger than us, but it could survive pressure equal to the weight of 100,600 elephants. said Mom. Isn't that extraordinary? I think this is the deepest a fish can live through, and we're still a few thousand meters from the bottom. They had found out the answer to the big question. So Dad gave 3 big tugs on the story thread, and up they went through the waters. But they bumped into a fish that was much bigger than the ethereal snailfish and a lot less sweet. An anglerfish, said Dad. See, it's got a light at the end of its tentacle that attracts little fish. Extraordinary. Bo was so surprised he let go of the story thread and started drifting towards the anglerfish. But luckily Ole had his umbrella with him. Tiger grabbed the umbrella and flapped it at the anglerfish as if it were the ears of a Dumbo octopus, and it frightened the anglerfish away. Dad grabbed Bo's arm, and they all clung onto the story thread. As it pulled them up, all the way back to the top of their very own bookcase. Another case solved for the tiny detective, said Dad with satisfaction. So there is life nearly at the bottom of the deepest ocean, but not quite as far down as the very deepest point. And although some of the creatures were big and scary, said Bo, some of them were almost tiny as the tiny detective. And just as extraordinary, said Mom. The end. Bye-bye. Hope you enjoy.